Good evening, dear students. Today we are going to talk about pre-writing strategies. But before starting my video lesson, let me introduce myself. I'm Odinaeva. I'm the teacher of Bukhara State University, the teacher of the Faculty of Foreign Languages. Excuse me. So, what we are going to talk about today? We're going to talk about the meaning of pre-writing, rules for pre-writing, reasons for pre-writing, about 5 useful and the most important strategies in pre-writing. Brainstorming, listing, which is called the second name, and the second one, clustering and mapping. So let me step to the main part of our lesson. What is pre-writing? Pre-writing is the thinking and planning the writer does before drafting and throughout the writing process, including considering the topic, audience, and purpose. The second is gathering information, and the last one, and the pre-last, choosing a form, and afterwards we finish making a plan for organizing and elaborating ideas. So here what you do, you collect all information. First of all, you need to choose the topic which you're going to write about, and afterwards you start gathering the information about the topic. You should consider the audience you are going to write for, in which level of age you are going to write for, and also the purpose of writing. First stage of the pre-writing process helps us discover our initial ideas about the subject and put them on paper, though not usually in organized form. It means that you should write all ideas which you have in your brain. It means you shouldn't write in a strict order, following the strict grammar rules or the right word choice. Just write whatever you have at the beginning, just what came to your brain straight away. Then we have got the rules for pre-writing. These are written by hand in pencil or black or blue pen. For me, for example, personally, most of the time I use the pencil because it is very easy to use the eraser afterwards if I don't agree with some kind of my opinion at the end. And it must be a footnote noted, it is an abundance of ideas. It must be done before writing begins, not as an afterthought. Project will not be pure teach edit without a developed pre-write. It means you should develop your pre-writing, and afterward, when you think that you have finished your pre-writing, ask your groupmate, ask your friend, even your teacher, to read and give their opinion. And it is, believe me, it is quite helpful when you share your writing with other people and ask them for giving the opinion or evaluate your writing. Reasons for pre-writing. We've got some reasons for pre-writing. Here are students who use pre-writing strategies are more effective writers because they are able to more successfully choose and narrow a topic. It means that when you have pre-writing, it means you follow the strict ideas, you pull up, you collect all your ideas and put them straight in the right order on the paper. Pre-writing also helps writers develop the topic and plan how to write about it, as I told you before. And here we've got 5 useful strategies for our pre-writing. Techniques that writers use to help them get ideas down on paper and discover what they know and don't know about a topic. Pre-writing strategies are to generate and clarify ideas. While many writers have traditionally created outlines before beginning writing, there are other possible pre-writing activities, and I've included 5 useful and very important strategies in our pre-writing. The first one is brainstorming, the second clustering, free writing, outlining, and asking the 6 journalists questions. And we're going to discuss step by step every strategy we have now. The first one is brainstorming. What is brainstorming? Brainstorming, or another name is listing, means capturing all thoughts, ideas, and fragments in one's head and writing them down on paper. Similar to free writing, but with free writing we have the differences, because free writing, it is the paragraph, but brainstorming, here you make the list of your writing. Next one is clustering. Clustering is a process of clustering and classification of the objects which are similar among them and organizing of data into groups. The techniques for clustering are more among the unsupervised methods. I've taken the example placing what is, going to ask to explain the structure of clustering. What is clustering itself? Clustering is placing the general subject in a circle in the middle of a blank sheet of paper. Draw other lines or circles that shoot out from the original topic, grouping the ideas that seem to go together. Here I've taken the picture of the cluster, and the topic of which is my mother. When you consider this topic, you should think of your mother. What kind of person is she? And also, what kind of character does she have? And also, what kind of hobby does she have? And whether she likes sports, what kind of personality, what kind of, in general, whether she's intelligent, whether she likes a sport, what kind of leading qualities does she have. And here in the picture, in this cluster, you can see easily that in the topic of my mother is included that she likes sports. She likes volleyball, she likes soccer, and she's a very hardworking person. She cleans the houses. She is a very great housewife. And also maybe you can just include that she's like a waitress at home. What about her intelligence? And she reads a lot of books. She has a lot of different interests. Also, she has the quality of leadership. She's the president of PTA, after school club. She's a coordinator, and she's very religious. Maybe she goes to church. Also, she taught Sunday school. Also, she gives the charity. Maybe all this structure you can easily see, it's like a mind mapping close to this. And free writing. We're going to step to this part. What is free writing? Free writing is this is on a specific subject for 5 or 2 minutes when you write down. What is purpose of free writing? It is to explore your thoughts and ideas on a topic before writing. How to free write? Free writing is you can just write whatever comes into your head about the subject, about the topic you are going to have or consider. And keep writing even you get stuck. It means you may include whatever you want at the beginning concerning this topic. Don't think too much, because afterwards you are going to filterize all your writings. Don't worry about errors in grammar, as I told you before, about the spelling mistakes and also the punctuation. After you are going to have the second draft, the third drafting, and so on. You should focus on getting your thoughts on paper. The main thing is to put the thoughts the ideas on paper. Outlining. Outlining is creating an outline before writing your paper. Will make organizing your thoughts a lot easier. Whether you follow the suggested guidelines is up to you, but making any kind of outline, even just some jotting down some main ideas, will be beneficial to your writing process. And the last strategy which we have is the 6 journalists question when you ask them. Journalists traditionally they ask six questions when they are writing assignments. 5 of them start with the letter W. These are who, what, where, when, and why. And the last 6 question is with the letter H, how. And following these questions, you will concentrate your attention, and also it will help you to to have the concrete writing. You can use these questions to explore the topic you are writing about for an assignment. A key to using the journalist questions is to make them flexible enough to account for the specific details of your topic. So, and here I've had all pre-writing strategies, and I've got some questions to ask you for your consolidation. What is the stage of gathering information, choosing a form, and making a plan for organizing and elaborating ideas? And the second question is, what are the first 5 strategies in writing? You should first of all, you should name them, and afterwards give the characterization for every strategy in writing, in pre-writing. So, thank you for your attention, and see you next time in the following lessons. Thank you. Bye.